The point of the championships where I lose my voice.
I forgot your honey.
Yes,
so
I've actually left it in the other room.
Yep.
I will not be speaking at the conclusion of today's proceedings because there's something about junior state relays that I just get G'd up. It's state on state action here.
Technical term.
Yeah, I get G'd up. I'm rowdy. Honestly, I could break through the windows of this booth. I get that excited because this is state pride on the line. Yeah, individual medals are cool. I'm all for them. You'll remember them. When you get old, you'll be talking about them. Trust me. But when you're playing state for state, you've got your mates around you. You've got your teammates around you. And it's all about what you can do for your state. So we're keeping in mind here, national record for this event is 41.77, the men's under 16, 4x100. So we'll be looking at that, 41.77. All states represented here outside of Tasmania in the NT. Sprint Factory, Western Australia, out of lane 2. Nation's capital goes out of 3. The Victorians... Well, actually, it looks like the Victorians and the Queenslanders have somehow... They might need to sort this out because the Victorians on the inside of the Queenslander at changeover 2.
Yeah.
And the Queenslander is... Hold on. I'm going to tell the officials here. Hold on one sec.
So Minch is just on. It looks like there is a little bit of an issue.
In 5, it's Queensland, Marlon Andrews, Alexander Peter, Aidan Lockhart, and Nate Helling.
So
out in lane 6, please welcome the
issue's just been fixed. Where would we be without Mitch? So
if I've got that right, that is the most astute thing I've ever done.
Well done.
If they change this lane, that might be the smartest thing I've ever done.
You've earned your pay today. You've earned your pay today. So kicking off for WA will be Campbell Weir. He'll pass to Javon Ackerman. Campbell Bannister will get it. Then Luke Sandy. For the ACT, be Oliver Fudantalia. Then Thomas Madigan. Lachlan Stevens. Then Eamon Henderson. For Victoria, it will be Kevin De Silva, Owen Veltman, Matthew Crichton, Dejara Mahallison. For Queensland, it will be Marlon Andrews, Alexander Peter, Hayden Lockhart, Nate Helling. For South Australia, Paxter Ong, Tyler Bell, Finn Schmidt, Rowan McLennan. And for New South Wales, Robert Tanis, Jaden Todiska, Jacob Kopp and Darcy Coote. It's all set up?
That's the smartest thing I've ever done.
All fixed.
Wow. Look, part of me wanted to gatekeep it because I would have loved to have seen what that changeover would have looked like. But I love athletics too much to let that happen. So... They're in the right. They're in the right lanes.
Your kindness got too much.
No, it was honestly like in the cartoons how they have the angel and the devil sitting on the shoulders. He was convincing on the right shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
The angel won out.
The angel just got it in the end.
We've got it here.
Conscious too.
Forward planning. I feel like my partner talks about this all the time. Mitchell, you need to do more forward planning. The thought ahead there. I'm impressed. So, WA Sprint Factory, nation's capital, Victoria. All the way around. Yes, Victoria's in lane 3. Good. Queensland, South Australia, New South Wales. There's no point ever asking anybody in the booth who you think is going to win because it's actually, well, it's also impossible not to have state bias when it comes down to this. One of the best, and I hope you're watching, shout out to you, Tamsin, if you're watching. Without a doubt, every single relay picks Victoria.
Okay.
I love it as a Victorian bias. So, WA, nation's capital, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, New South Wales. 41.77 the national record. Get ready. This is explosive. A good start here. The Victorians did well. They did the lane change and now they'll change over cleanly. New South Wales giving this field plenty to chase after though. So the Victorians will just about change first. Maybe even New South Wales got there. Queensland strong in the middle of the track now as South Australia starts to get into it. The home state is out. They couldn't get the baton across. So you can't see it at home because the sun is blaring down here in Perth, but it's scorching on the track. The Victorians are going to change over first here, leading into this last handover. Needs to be clean. It is. The Victorians are away. Next up, Queensland in pursuit. New South Wales as well wants to get after it. The Victorians are out and home. It won't be a national record, but it's a gold medal Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, 1, 2, 3. South Australia and the ACT follow. But the Vics take it out here, the first of our 4x100 metre relays.
Yeah, it was New South Wales that got off to the best of the start. Then that first changeover was just a little bit messy for Victoria, allowed Queensland just to run by them. But then come the second changeover over at the 200 metre start line. That's where Victoria was starting to get into their own. It was a good changeover. It then allowed Victoria to make some ground up on the bend, and then coming into the home straight, Victoria were able to blow them out of the water. Well done, Victoria. 43.29 the time. And well done to you for avoiding catastrophe.
Well, look, if they had been in the wrong lanes, Ethan, it would have been a very different story, would it or not? So well done to our officials, most importantly, who did a great job in changing
Correct.
that over. I am a small part of what happens here. I'm the tiniest part of what happens here. It's our officials that do a phenomenal job. But obviously, a great race, nonetheless. Clean changeovers. Honestly, the one that makes me the most nervous is that changeover 2 to 3, where they're rolling around that bend. It's quick because you're getting so much momentum up that back straight. Our Australian relay teams have become experts at it, but that was impressive. You'll take a lot from that, but the big three, they come into WA and they take over again.
WA wasn't.
They actually didn't get the baton off, Ethan. That was a problem.
Well, you said big three, and when you say big three, WA in it, so I don't know what big three you're talking about.